losing. Connect everybody around me, I'm a catalyst passing the energy. I just wanna see everybody have a good time. The weekend's here, trust me, it's time for you to rewind. It's the weekend, it's the weekend.
How does NOFAP boost happiness and motivation? Our brain regulates how fun and rewarding an activity feels with a neurotransmitter called dopamine. The more fun something is, the more dopamine will be released. The problem is, human lifestyle and technology has advanced rapidly over the past 200 years, and our dopamine systems have not had the chance to catch up and adapt yet. Researchers found that watching porn and masturbating spikes your dopamine levels to over 150 picograms per deciliter, which is far beyond our brain's natural limits. So what happens when you engulf your brain in unnatural levels of dopamine? This overstimulation ends up numbing your dopamine receptors, making everyday tasks less rewarding and enjoyable. However, NOFAP creates a reverse effect. When you're on NOFAP, you're removing these massive spikes of dopamine, which sensitizes your dopamine receptors and makes everything else feel better in comparison.
Yo, what up YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jay Sin, coming back with another one, man. Y'all already know the Most High done woke us up this morning. Let's take this opportunity to be great, you know what I'm saying? But let me show you what it look like outside, man. Got a little snow drizzle, you know what I'm saying? It's cold as hell, but hey, it's the winter. We still got that light, so let's get up, you know what I'm saying? We got that signal, man. So let's do it today, man. Real quick though, I wanted y'all to see that clip by Tyler John, man, because if you're not a believer, right? If you wasn't a believer before, you should be a believer now, because he dropped some real scientific motherfucking gems in that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna highlight some of the key points that he said, you know what I'm saying? He said watching porn and masturbating spikes your dopamine levels to over 150 picograms per deciliter. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Which is far beyond our brain's natural limits. So you flooding your brain. You flooding your brain. And I want y'all to think about this too, man. He also said that numbs your dopamine receptors, making everyday tasks less rewarding and enjoyable. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand the things that we do every day. When your dopamine receptors are normal, we will get joy from doing stuff like putting your Christmas tree up. You know what I'm saying? Putting your Christmas tree up, working out, watching TV, reading books. You know what I mean? Being productive, getting stuff done, hanging out with your family, your kids, your girl. You know what I mean? You get a dopamine hit from different things that you do, the everyday tasks that you do. You know what I'm saying? Your brain rewards you for that. You know what I'm saying? And then you like to you start liking these things because you getting that release from it. You know what I mean? You getting a normal release from the normal things that you do. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? That pornography overflows your head. So guess what? If you're not watching porn and fapping, then what these tasks gonna do, you're gonna be numb to it. It's gonna desensitize you to the average shit, the normal shit that you do in a day. So what's that gonna make you wanna do? Nothing. You ain't gonna wanna do nothing but sit around and fap. You not happy unless you watching porn and fapping. Now how is that a way to live? How is that productive? That ain't productive, because you're gonna be mad, you're gonna have an attitude all the time because you're not doing what you want to do. Your brain is not being flooded with that dopamine that you wanted to, because guess what? That's because you're not fapping. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand what he's saying. And that another key point, he say NOFAP creates a reverse effect, which it does. You know what I mean? And start to bring your levels back to normal. He also say when you're on NOFAP, you are removing those massive spikes of dopamine, which sensitizes your receptors and make everything feel better in comparison. Everything that you usually do, it makes it feel better. You get a joy from it. You will get your joy back from reading. You will get the joy back from eating. You will get your joy back from spending time with your kids, doing productive tasks, going to the gym and all of that. When you fapping, all of the joy is taken away, which you gotta understand. You gotta understand when you fapping, all that joy is taken away. All that dopamine is just being used for when you fapping and watching pornography. Everything else, go to the back. Everything else is whack in your mind. Even spending time with your kids, even reading books, even getting an education. Hell, damn near even getting money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, it makes you a loser. That's what I want y'all to understand. In so many words, it makes you a loser. All you want to do with your life is sit around and watch porn and fap, because that's the only thing that will make you happy. That is the only way you will get joy. Average things that you do, no more joy from that. You won't get no more joy from living life. Life, beauty outside, what I just showed y'all, none of that stuff will matter. The sunshine, it won't matter. You know what I'm saying? Going to the beach won't matter. Playing your video games won't matter. You know what I'm saying? You know, having fun, spending time with your family won't matter. Enjoying the holidays won't matter. None of that shit will matter, because you gonna be unhappy because you not fat. You not watching porn. All your dopamine is getting used for that and that only. All you doing is numbing yourself, desensitizing yourself, turning yourself into a robot. You letting technology turn you into a numb robot with no feelings. That ain't life. You can't talk to no chicks. How you gonna talk to a chick being numb? You just a lame robot. You don't know what to say. You got brain fog. You can't function. It's like an alcoholic that can't function. You know what I'm saying? Except you're not a functioning alcoholic. You just a person that can't function like a robot. You like Vicky, or you like motherfucking Johnny Five and shit from Short Circuit. You like motherfucking you just a robot. You just going through the flow of things. You not happy unless you fapping. You not getting any joy from anything else unless you fapping. So it's like, yo, who want to live like that? Who really want to live like that when you just watch that breakdown by Tyler John? You know what I'm saying? Look him up on Instagram too. He got a lot of good stuff on there, man. But that scientific technology, that scientific shit he broke down, bro. Come on, man. Over 150 picograms per deciliter, which is far beyond our brain's natural limits. So you flooding your brain. It's taking everything from you. Like I told y'all before, man, it's taking everything from you. It is taking all the joy out of your life. You don't enjoy nothing else but that. You just want to fap away your life. That's why it's unproductive. That's why it's not living. That's why it's turning you into a loser. That's why you got people that fap all day. If they can, they will fap all day. And they gonna fap all day, becoming more and more addicted to that dopamine flood release, man. The only thing that will flood your brain in comparison to that is heroin. Understand that heroin and fentanyl is the only thing that will flood your brain with that much dopamine. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? Yeah, it's desensitizing you and it's making you into a robot. You are a fiend, bro. You are a fiend for it. You don't want to do nothing else but get high. Because when you get that dopamine release, that's what you're doing. You're getting high. You flooding your brain. You know what I'm saying? You're not thinking about nothing else. That's all you want to do. You may as well be scratching your arm like Pookie from New Jack City. Because you mad at everybody else when in normal life. You can't go to the barbecue, bro. You can't come over to my crib and open up gifts, bro. You ain't gonna wanna be there. You know what I mean? You can't do nothing else, bro. You ain't gonna get no enjoyment from it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not getting that same hit that you would get when you watching porn. So I want y'all to understand that moving forward, man. If you weren't a believer then, you should be a believer now, because that's what you're doing to yourself, bro. You turning yourself into a motherfucking zombie, dog. You a fapping zombie right now. You know, and that's what you do when you keep going back to it. You can't, and that's why I tell y'all, man, it's so tough. That's why it's so tough. That's why I commend you for keep going. I commend you for doing something different. I salute you for even trying, because this is something that's far worse than a lot of other things. You know what I'm saying? Because we thought it was normal because we didn't see the effects of it. But man, it's up there, bro. It's up there with drugs like heroin. It's up there with alcohol. It's up there with the things that you think is so addictive. It is up there with the most addictive things. You know what I'm saying? Because It's like one of those silent killers. You know what I mean? And we ain't gonna even just talk about the energy and the vitamins and all of those nutrients that you lose. And that's a whole nother ball game. Why you thinking you ain't doing no harm to yourself? Why you thinking you all good? It's normal. They told you it was normal. They bamboozled you, bro. They bamboozled me. I thought it was cool. I thought it was normal. I thought it wasn't nothing wrong with it. I thought it was harmless. Guess what? It's far from any of that. It is far from any of that, man. That wasn't facts. What I just told you was facts. You know what I'm saying? You becoming a damn zombie. Some of y'all are, and y'all cannot snap out of it. But you gonna have to keep fighting, bro. You gotta keep pushing. You gotta keep trying. Like I said, this heroin. Who gets over heroin after one day of trying to get sober? Nobody. So, ain't no point in sitting around crying about it. You may as well do something about it. I don't care about your relapses. You better get up and try it again. Otherwise, you are promoting yourself being a zombie for the rest of your life. You are promoting unhappiness. You are promoting unhealthiness. That's what you're promoting right there for your own body. You got to start to love yourself, man. If you don't love yourself, then continue fapping. Continue getting all your joy from watching porn and fapping. That's it. Because everything else in life, you ain't gonna want it no more. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna want it. You ain't gonna get no enjoyment from it. You're not gonna be around people. You're gonna be antisocial. You're gonna be a fucking weirdo that don't nobody want around. You know what I mean? Like I tell you, creep vibes. Don't nobody want to be around that type of energy. Creep vibes. This nigga quiet. He don't like nothing that's going on. Why is he at the party? Who invited him? Who invited this guy? He don't even want to be here. His whole mannerisms is messed up. Pervert, creep vibes, man. We don't want that around. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to understand that too, man. What NOFAP does is put you back in line. It puts you back to normal. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, bruh, NOFAP creates a reverse effect. It starts to dump some of that shit out. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing that, you are removing those massive spikes. You know what I'm saying? Which sensitizes your receptors again. You will start to be happy again. You will start to enjoy the normal things. You will begin to get enjoyment from the shit that will continue to push you. You will start to work out again. You will start to get enjoyment from that again. You will start to enjoy learning again. You will start to enjoy life again. Period. Because you're going to feel good about what you're doing, the normal activities that you do. You're going to be getting those regular little dopamine hits from like you should, which is normal. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, man, I can't explain it no simpler than that. You know what I'm saying? Because who want to walk around living life not enjoying life? You know what I mean? You know, I didn't used to care about when I woke up in the morning. I didn't appreciate it. I didn't appreciate the Most High waking me up this morning. I didn't care nothing about this. You know what I'm saying? Now that my receptors back to normal, listen, I get a dopamine hit when I get to see that daylight. When I get to see that sunlight. You know what I'm saying? When I get to see my daughter, I get that dopamine release from that. It's like cool, you know what I mean? I'll be ready to get up. I get a release from that. It pushes me. I'm like, yes. You know what I'm saying? This is how you should feel. But guess what? When you was fapping, man, listen, you didn't care about that. You know, you was a drag waking up in the morning. You dreaded waking up in the morning. You didn't even appreciate the Most High waking you up in general. So guess what? That just made you less motivated. And that's why it makes you a loser. Because you don't want to push for nothing and you don't want to do nothing unless it's fapping and watching pornography. And that makes you a loser. So if you okay with being a loser for the rest of your life, keep doing what you're doing. You want to be desensitized to everything in life that you should be enjoying, that you used to have fun doing, and now you don't have no fun doing it because you ain't beating your meat. Keep on fapping, bro. But if you want to reverse that shit, get your ass on NOFAP so you can get back to normal, so you can get back to business, so you can be back to living. You know what I'm saying? Take that shit off you, bro. Take them weights off your back, dog. Do yourself a favor, nigga, and stop looking around and blaming everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So y'all in relationships, you're blaming your girl for not giving you none. She shouldn't want to give you none. She can sense it. She know that you empty. You got no life force in you. She see that you a robot now. You know what I'm saying? She see you gaining weight now. She see you unhealthy now. She shouldn't want to give you none either. You know what I'm saying? You ain't thriving for nothing. You ain't bringing no excitement to the relationship. Nigga, you ain't on your James Bond mystery shit, getting your body right and shit, skin getting right, none of that. Nah, you dry, you empty, you ashy. You have no vitamins, no nutrients. Your masculinity and testosterone out of the window. She don't want that. She don't feel that energy that she used to feel, bro. These chicks out here, they can sense the creep vibes from you. You know, with your looking ass, don't even say nothing. You don't even know what to say, bro. She could sense that. These women could sense that you have nothing to offer when you fapping. You offer nothing to them. No life force, no excitement, no personality, no charisma, none of those things, bro. So if you want to continue living like a robot, like Vicky from Small Wonder, you know what I'm saying? Like number Johnny 5 from Short Circuit, or any other robot movie, iRobot, where you just don't feel, can't see, you know what I mean? You got no motherfucking personality, you got nothing going for yourself, bro. Continue fapping. And that's my word, man. My name Jason, the Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
First I'ma get on my grind, then second stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get